stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, in liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Eagles. Today's Friday, March 4th.
And it's an A Day.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Tyler.
And this is Weagle with your morning news. And now to David with the monthly pillar.
Self-discipline is what separates the winners from the losers.
And now on to Leo with the weather.
Today will be a sunny day with a low 69 and a high 80.
And now on to Sugar with the lunch.
Today for lunch we have pizza, Caesar salad, banana, and carrots.
And now to Lily and Jalen with the student news.
Good morning, Eagles! I'm Jalen.
And I'm Lily.
And this is your student news.
Students, Field Day is fast approaching on Wednesday, March 16th. Middle school grades and high school grades will compete in events such as basketball, soccer, football, dodgeball, races, relays, tug of wars, and much more.
There will be one high school and one middle school class winner, so get ready for the fun. Reminder, if you have 23 minutes or more, you will not be able to participate.
Everyone received a field trip form last Friday. Field trip forms must be turned in by today. Submit your signed form to your language arts teacher. Also, reminder, you can pay for Field Day today during lunch with cash only. Field Day costs $20. It's non-refundable and can be paid through the school website.
Spring Spirit Week is fast approaching. These are the following themes. Monday is Character Day, Tuesday is Twin Day, Wednesday is Team T-Shirt Day, Thursday is St. Patrick's Day, and Friday is no school.
Today's Algebra 1 retakes for selected students. Good luck!
March is Women's History Month. Let's enjoy a short clip of a famous icon woman.
She's one of the most influential, widely read writers of the 20th century, and she never lived to see her book in print, or even to see her 16th birthday. We're talking about Anne Frank, a symbol of resilience and lost innocence in the face of the Holocaust. Anne Frank was born in 1929 in Frankfurt, Germany, the youngest daughter of a Jewish family. Hitler and his anti-Semitic Nazi party rose to power in 1933, and so the Frank family moved to the more tolerant city of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. In June of 1940, the Netherlands was invaded by Germany, and conditions for people there, especially Jews, began to deteriorate. The Franks tried to leave for the US, but were blocked from doing so by restrictive immigration policies. Later, on her 13th birthday, Anne received a simple present that would have enormous historical repercussions. It was a blank diary. In it, Anne chronicled her thoughts and feelings, writing about her family and friends and boys, all the kind of things you might expect from a young teenage girl. As Anne began her diary, the situation in occupied Netherlands worsened. Jews were stripped of their rights, forbidden from attending schools, from shopping at most stores, and from taking public transportation. They were subject to a curfew, and they were being sent to work in camps. Faced with these increasingly difficult circumstances, the Franks made a daring decision. They would go into hiding. Their hiding place? A series of unoccupied rooms above the warehouse of the company where Anne's father Otto had worked. In early July of 1942, the Franks fled to this secret annex, while leaving acquaintances to think they'd actually fled the country. The family would attempt to wait out the Nazi occupation. They had help from a small group of friends who brought them food and supplies and kept their secret. But the Franks and others could never leave the annex. They lived in constant fear of discovery and arrest. All this time, for over 2 years, Anne kept her diary. She wrote with a wit and an awareness well beyond her years. Tragically, the Frank family's time in the secret annex came to an abrupt end in August 1944. The Gestapo raided their quarters and sent everyone to concentration camps. The Franks were taken to Auschwitz, and later, Anne and her sister Margot were moved to the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp in Germany. In the late winter or early spring of 1945, they both died there, most likely of typhus. The only one from the annex to survive the war was Anne's father, Otto Frank. After the end of the war, Otto returned to Amsterdam. One of the women who brought them food while they were in hiding, Miep Gies, gave him a pile of papers and documents she'd rescued from the annex. Among those papers was Anne's diary. Otto was astounded by what he read and sought to bring Anne's writing to a wider public. First published in the Netherlands in 1947, Anne's diary eventually came out in America in 1952 under the title Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl. Anne Frank's diary remains one of the most widely read books across the globe. It's been translated into over 60 languages, and over 30 million copies are in print. The world will never forget the story of Anne Frank and her family, and the millions of others who lost their lives in the Holocaust.
Good morning, babies! I know it's your favorite time every month. You get to see the iReady winners and who put money in the pocket. Okay, so for ELA, for 6th grade, for most lessons passed, and it was a lot, Camilo Acevedo. Okay, for 6th grade ELA, hardest worker, remember this is the lottery, Veronica Haight. For 7th grade, most lessons passed, Abigail Alvarez. For 7th grade, hardest worker, Damien Tachon. For 8th grade, most lessons passed, again this is ELA, Luis Cabrera. For 8th grade, hardest worker, Camila Barco. Congrats to all the ELA winners for iReady. That's $20 in your pocket. You realize you gotta tip your teacher. Anyways, for math, I know this is your favorite part. For math, for 6th grade, most lessons passed. She did it again. She's up to $80. Simona Turovsky. $80. And if anybody has a problem with most lessons passed, I beg you to come to me. I will show you the data. I will show you the data. Oh, just saying. Very proud of her, by the way. For math, 6th grade, hardest worker, Noah Cohen. Sorry, baby, I forgot where the bracket goes. I forgot if it's in the middle or the end. I apologize. For 7th grade, most lessons, Emi Takashita. For 7th grade, hardest worker, Artem Kachenko. For 8th grade, most lessons passed. Actually, what's ironic is for the 8th grade this month, the 8th graders were terrible. Y'all need to step it up. Hot mess, okay? So actually the 2 winners are in high school because they're actually in one of my intensive classes. Most lessons passed, Fernando Rodriguez. And hardest worker, the lottery, happened to be another high schooler, Sophia Shed. I'm really proud of all my math iReady winners, all my ELA iReady winners. Y'all got money in your pocket. It's a $20 gift card. We'll be around to take your picture probably tomorrow. In the meantime, our new contest starts now for March. You need to be doing your iReady. Yes, spring break will count. And as always, fingers bleeding. Okay, they're fired. The cheering section is fired.
Hello everyone, the yearbook is currently for sale. You can purchase a yearbook before February 28th for $45 and after February 28th for $55. You should buy it now so that you get the discounted rate. In order to buy the yearbook, you're going to go to www.yearbookordercenter.com and you are going to put in our school's order number, which is 15110 or you can search by our school's name, the International Studies Academy, and that will bring you to the order page and you can order your yearbook there. You can find this information on ESA's website as well. Thanks!
And as always,
So